a karate chop if you kick a guy?
Well, no. See, the crane technique, that's not the chop. That's just the finishing move, the really cool dramatic device. But karate's all sorts of things. I mean, you gotta wax on, wax off. I mean,
this doesn't look like chopping either.
no,
chopping.
see, that's because that's send the floor. Send the floor is for blocking the kick. But it doesn't matter. See, it's defense and offense. You gotta learn defense first. You gotta learn to walk before you can fly.
Normally, I would call you out on being condescending and obnoxious sensei. However, I will cut you a little slack today because congratulations are in order
For both of us.
for both of us who have been nominated for the Bluff Reader's Choice Award in the category of Best Web-Based Poker Show.
I'm ecstatic. We're nominated. I almost wasn't expecting it. A little worried with the cancellation, but we're back.
Oh, well, yeah, and so with that in mind, we thought with this episode that we'd give the best that we've got.
Yes, this'll be our best episode yet. The one we submit to the Academy. This is going to be good.
All right, and without further ado, we would like to present to you
Bluff Reader's Choice Award winner, B.J. Nemeth, and Bluff Reader's Choice Award nominee, Jessica Welman, in
For Your Consideration. Think that went well?
I got goosebumps.
Speaking of things going well, things are going well for me once again because I won the over-under again. Let's settle up.
Okay, the line for Antonio Esfandiari's end of day 3 chip count
was
275,000.
His actual chip count is
1.089 million.
That's right.
82 million. He's got a lot.
Antonio is the only player headed into day 4 with over 1 million chips. He has 380,000 chips more than his next closest competitor, Doug Liesel.
He's crushing it.
Once again, way the over wins this one.
All right, Jess wins, I lost. But you know what? I don't even mind because Antonio being at the top of the chip counts, I think this is good. I feel good about it.
All right.
But I guess we got to set a new
You do
line.
have a chance for redemption with today's over-under, though. We've got a lot of good names, Antonio being one.
But we still have the man the tournament is named for.
Going for the Diamond Dodecahedron, Doyle Brunson. He ended the day 13th in chips.
13th in chips.
He's a little above average, right?
Yeah.
Right with 450,000 chips, more or less. There are 54 players left, so we, for our over-under of the day, are asking, where is Doyle going to finish in the greater scheme of things?
How deep will he go in this tournament? And the bookie set a line of 25.5. So 26th place and up is the over, 25th place and down is the lower. Do you think he's going to make a little bit deeper than the final 3 tables?
This
It's
one
tough.
is really tough. I'm going to say these always confuse me too.
Under means you're going for him going better.
He
He wants
doing
the
better.
under. First place is under.
All right, I want the under.
You know what? I'm going with you. This is just, I can't vote against Doyle.
Maybe it's wishful thinking that I would like to see Doyle do well in this tournament. It's named after.
Well, see, I keep going with just what the statistical likelihood is and getting burned on things like Antonio and Alan Kessler last tournament here at Bellagio. So I'm going with my heart this time. I think Doyle's going to do it.
You take it down, Tex Dolly.
Prove us both right.
All right. We do know one thing. Doyle is getting some sort of payday because we hit the money bubble today. Started the day with 138 players.
Yes.
And hit the money at 100. Had one of the more dramatic, is that fair to say? One of the more dramatic money bubble situations we've had in a while.
With 100 players getting paid, you've got a lot of tables. And
Yes.
usually you'll think somebody at one of those tables will bust kind of quickly. Took a little while longer than I thought until all of a sudden 3 all-ins
Yes.
at 3 separate tables.
Yes.
And they don't reveal their hands until
No,
all
no.
other action is finished.
At my table, I was watching Jason Mercier, and they had flipped it up by accident.
Ah,
Jason was
okay.
the shorter stack. Luis Velador had him covered. Jason had 6s to Luis Velador 7. So poor Jason is sitting there thinking he's about to stone bubble this thing and has to sit here and wait for
Only because he
everyone
forgot
else
he's
to
Jason
fold.
Mercier.
But then he learns someone else is all in.
Ali
someone
Islami,
else
I was
is all
watching
in.
Ali Islami's table where he was all in against Scott Veneer. Now this one was big because they were like almost exactly even in chip counts. Ali was barely covered, so even no matter what happened there, somebody was going to be crippled. And then another one, which Andy was covering, and
Yeah,
I know nothing about.
And we ended up not splitting the prizes in any way. Jason ended up getting lucky with 6s versus 7s.
We should just call that not getting lucky, like just getting Mercier.
Jason, and then that one played out without
Ali
an
Islami was
elimination.
in a race. Ali Islami was in a race and he lost. So Ali Islami out in the bubble, 101st place, no payday. Everybody else, what was it, 12,000 and change?
$12,669, I believe, and now we are down to 54, and I think we're getting to around $15,000.
Now there was another story on the bubble, somebody who was real short and managed to survive on through and make it to the end of the day.
Yes, Andy Frankenberger just seems to keep on cashing in things. At Foxwoods, he just missed the money bubble. This time, he was down to 24,000 with blinds at 1,500, 3,000, so he was very, very
8
short.
big blinds, yeah.
And he rallied. It wasn't just kind of limped into the money. He's still in the tournament.
Yeah, he's, I think, just a little below average, maybe.
Yes, and that is why Kimberly Lansing gave him the honor of Rise Clothing Player of the Day. If you guys haven't been watching Kimberly's videos, you may not know Rise Clothing is a poker clothing company, not in the spades and hearts and stuff.
Poker clothing's been around for a long time, but good poker clothing, not so much.
It kind of reminds me of like snowboarding gear, where you really do need like equipment when you go to play poker. Some clothes are better suited to play than others.
Suited.
Really?
You said suited.
I thought you were better than puns.
I am. You said it. I just pointed
whatever.
it out. But anyway, see, like, it's the bottom quadrant of a spade, but it's not the whole spade, so it's not hit you over the head.
You know, everybody needs a good hoodie to look intimidating at the table. See? Intimidating.
I'm not seeing the intimidation.
It's a little big.
All right. So at this point, with the sponsor, whoever becomes player of the day, Kimberly Lansing interviews them. They get a hat, hoodie, T-shirt, and tremendous accolades. Speaking of tremendous accolades,
I was gonna say, you know that, bluff readers known for being kind of hip and cool and into the poker gear. Maybe this is some goodwill.
I'm just saying that I think we're nailing these segments. I mean, they're gonna see this episode. We're in.
You want to put together like a highlight reel of your finer moments?
Yeah. Well, I already have one.
Do you feel like maybe we should? Can you cry on cue?
Not so much.
I feel like we need more dramatics. Like maybe we can ugly you up or something.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Well, like Charlize Theron and Halle Berry are very pretty women, but they won their Oscars for uglying themselves
Yes,
up.
because Charlize Theron putting on ugly makeup is very comparable to me doing something.
All right, that's true.
I'm not sure that would come across on camera.
It wouldn't be a very good story.
Look, BJ has a wart. No, that's just really a wart.
Yeah. All right, so that's not so great a story, but we do have plenty of dramatic, award-worthy stories that happened today because we've got such a great field. We did lose some players. We lost Phil Ivey.
Yeah, Phil, big on day 1, big on day 2, day 3,
not so much. But there are plenty of great people left, so what would you say the story of the day here is?
I'm going to go with Antonio. Chip leader 2 days in a row.
Basically 3, because day 1 he was up there
he
too.
was way up there. And Antonio seems to be treating this event differently. He says he's matured his game, he's taken it to another level, and he's so far he's proven it.
I really like it when people, things, web-based video shows take things to another level. Don't you, bluff readers? Antonio's part of my story of the day, which is I just find it remarkable. We have Antonio number 1 in chips, Doug Lee number 2 in chips, and Vanessa Russo is 3rd in chips. All 3 of these people were in the top 5 chip counts at the start of the day. And this isn't day 4 and day 5 where we have a smaller field, so that's not that unusual. We had 140 people, and now we're down to just 50, and they were fine the whole day through. You did see Faraz Jaka, Player of the Year last year. Not going to make this final table again because he was one of the big stacks that kind of flamed out today, but for the most part,
usually we'll see a lot more movement among the leaderboard, but this one, consistent.
Bunch of all-stars.
We could potentially see these players at the top. That's our final table, and I'd be very cool with that.
That's true. All right, we're wrapping things up. So, any last comments, suggestions for our viewers who happen to have subscriptions to Bluff?
Yes. Do you need a subscription? Anyone who has a web browser.
An email address. You only need your email address to register and vote. I mean, you've got BJ you can pick in the category of Best Web-Based Poker Show. The nominees, though, pretty tough.
Okay, I haven't actually seen the nominees yet. So, tell me who we're up against.
Oh, there's the 2+2 PokerCast has been nominated.
Great show, but we're going to beat it.
the Poker Edge podcast on ESPN.
Feldman. Love him, but we're going to beat it.
More Feldman with Inside Deal with Bernard Lee. And
Double nominee for Feldman, like Bernie, friend of the show, but yeah, we're going to beat it.
Well, and then, there's This Week in Poker.
Yeah. I like it, but we're going to beat it. Wait, This Week in Poker.
Yeah,
No.
The one I do. I do the news segments on This Week in Poker.
Yeah, that's done by that website, the one with all the girls and stuff. I love that website. Can't ever think of the name, though.
And, of course, the Poker Beat.
Yeah, the Poker Beat.
Yeah, the one you're nominated for.
Yeah, and you. Yeah, the Poker Beat.
Yeah,
and,
I'm nominated for that one as well.
And Jess and BJ, what title did they use when they nominated us? Because we change our title every episode.
This show didn't get nominated. I thought
you said we were nominated.
We were. I was nominated for 2 things, and you were nominated for 1 thing. And I thought we were just getting a leg up on next year.
Wait.
Did someone just hand you an iPad?
Yeah, you get handed notes all the time.
But you have an iPad right here.
Yeah.
Don't you think if they needed to tell you something, they could have just sent it to the iPad?
Yeah, we're in a transitional technology phase. Just go with me for a second. But don't change the subject, because it says here that you are on the Bluff nomination committee.
Let's not call it the nomination committee.
I'm sorry, you're on the committee that gets together and picks the nominees.
Look. Yes, I am senior writer at Bluff Magazine.
And you don't pick this show?
So, as part of my job, I do have a lot of say in the editorial content. I have, I help with the Reader's Choice Awards, but you don't feel like it would kind of be... I'm already nominated for 2. It would be crazy to try to push for a 3rd one. It would go a little fishy almost.
I see how it is. You couldn't have picked this one instead of This Week in Poker, because then we'd both have the same number of nominations. That's what it is, right?
Yes, that's exactly it. I'm out to get you because I haven't been crushing you in over-unders enough.
Yes. Well, I would just like to point out that of the 2 of us, I'm the only one with a Bluff Reader's Choice Award. Already won.
Fine. Well, since you are...
reigning champion in this category
since
for another show.
Are the current winner, I will defer to you on question of the day. What is your favorite award show?
1984 Grammys. Snap call.
I didn't mean like... You have like a year of a specific
1984
award show.
Grammys were awesome.
Because?
It was the year, like Michael Jackson's Thriller, like he just cleaned up the awards. It was a big year for me. I was like 12 years old, watched it over and over again. We had a VCR, taped it. All the big acts were. It was like a really big year for me musically. Just
all right, well,
love that award show. Special effects. We can edit this into
You
our
show me a
reel.
web-based video show with a fountain show going off in the background. 2011.
Speaking
Jess
of which,
and BJ.
write-in
Make it happen.
candidate Jess and BJ.
Intimidating hoodie telling you.
Although,
Write-in candidate.
How would they? Okay, whatever.
Anyways,
Write-in Jess and BJ.
Well,
They'll
if
know
we're
you
picking
mean that.
specific shows, I guess I would pick the 2006 SAG Awards. I got to be a seat filler there, so some sentimental value on that one.
Really? Just filling seats?
Yeah.
That's what you like. That's not even about the award
Hey, they
show,
did a whole
though.
Seinfeld about that one. Kramer and the seat
Yes,
filler.
but that was funny and fictional and stuff. But like you sitting in a seat, like, did you even watch the show, or were you too busy like waiting for people to go to the bathroom?
No, I mean I saw the show. Says the guy who was watching like his worn down VHS copy of the Grammys.
Well, yes,
Is that
but
better than being
I
there in
experienced the
person?
award show the way everybody does. I'm at home, I'm watching it over and over. I mean, it was
Like
you know,
over and
Michael
over again.
Jackson
Did you not have
performed.
cartoons as a kid?
I was 12. You're kind of past cartoons.
So you didn't have friends, you didn't hang out with people, you just came home from school and watched the Grammys?